On behalf of the M&A Advisor and Formed as Americas, our teams, our alliance partners, sponsors, and all of the members of these organizations that have made this event possible, it's truly my pleasure to welcome you here to the first day of the International Financial Forum at our BRICS in the World Summit. We're very pleased and we're very thankful that you could be here to share this experience with us. And we're honored to welcome several distinguished guests here today. Ambassador Petriota, Ambassador Mariki, Ambassador Pedersen, Senator Dodd, Senator Fergusson, and Minister Cleany. Thank you for being here at this very important assembly. In 2001, the M&A Advisor, encouraged by the ever-changing dynamic of M&A between both the established and the emerging markets, and the increasing level of participation in cross-border deal-making, held its first gathering. A grand total of 66 of us gathered for lunch at the Cornell Club, where we discussed some of the challenges and opportunities that were facing cross-border deal-makers. Since that inaugural event, BRICS have been on the agenda at M&A Advisor summits throughout the year over the last 3. And over the next 2 days, over 700 delegates will gather through the course of this and the activities tomorrow to discuss perspectives, share their ideas about the opportunities that lie ahead. This forum will feature address by notable leaders, many of whom are gathered here today, and it will also recognize and present sectors and geographic markets that we believe to be most relevant. It was also in 2011 that I attended my first Formed as Americas event. And I can tell you that that experience was transformational for me, certainly for the M&A Advisor, and I believe that the benefits that we have brought to our organization continue to bring value to our clients and constituents. I witnessed firsthand at that event the value of bringing business leaders, policymakers, academics, and the media together to discuss collectively the challenges and opportunities facing individuals, communities, and industries. And today, the thought leadership summits that we as an organization host for the leading professionals in M&A, restructuring, and financing have adopted the same philosophy of the Formed as Americas. And I believe that they're richer and so much more valuable through the inclusion of wise men and women from our governments, our academic institutions, and our communication companies. Through this experience, I also found a friend and ally in Mario Garnero, with whom I'm very proud to co-chair this event. We shared the role of curating this program that we'll experience over the next 2 days. And I believe that it will bring benefit not only to this group that is gathered here today and will join us tomorrow, but also for the hundreds of thousands of constituents that the M&A Advisor enjoys around the world. By way of background, I know many of you are here today as guests of Mario. I heard him most aptly once called the man with a million friends, and with each day I come to appreciate that is most likely true. Mario is a lawyer by training. He was a pioneer in merchant banking with the establishment and operation of Brazil Invest. And he's truly one of Brazil's most accomplished entrepreneurs. Throughout his career, he has led Brazil in the advancement of its domestic industries and the establishment of international cooperation between Brazil and the countries around the world. A friend and ally of American presidents and international heads of state, Mario continues to bring foreign investor attention to the Brazilian private sector from across the globe. As a director of Volkswagen in 1979, Mario chaired the National Automobiles Association and the National Confederation of Industries. Credited with the development of the Brazilian ethanol program, resulting in over 90% of Brazilian automobiles operating on ethanol fuel, Mario is today recognized as the father of the ethanol car. As the chairman of NEC Brazil in the beginning of the 1990s, Mario was also the pioneer for the introduction of mobile phone technology to the country. Recognizing a need and opportunity for Brazil to establish itself during its political and economic isolation from the world in 1965, an international forum engaging U.S. and political business and leaders, including Senator Robert Kennedy, was hosted by Mario in Sao Paulo. This was the precursor to the establishment of the Formed as Americas by Mario in 1978, which is today one of the most respected think tanks on paradiplomacy and the advancement of business relations between Brazil and the Americas. Today, in addition to leading Brazil Invest and Formed as Americas, Mario is also the president of the United Nations Association Brazil. I can confidently say that Mario's contributions have not only shaped a country, but we are all the beneficiaries for what he has influenced throughout the world in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure. Please join me in welcoming Mario Garnero to the stage.